Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. My name is Richard West. I'm a Denver sports fan, obviously, even though he's not on a team anymore, whatever. Alright, we got more preseason week 1 reactions. Today, we got the Commanders versus Patriots. I'm almost certain that they won't play Jaden Daniels here, so not too much excitement for me in terms of that. I don't know who their backup QB is, but yeah, my hopes aren't too high there. I don't know if they're playing Drake May either, to be honest with you. They don't have Joe Milton, so I don't know who would be playing for the Patriots. They still have Stephon Diggs, I think. I don't know if he would be playing. I don't know what Vrabel's approach to the preseason is, honestly. Yeah, I don't really... This might be... You know, I was looking forward to not watching the Browns-Panthers game, and then it ended up being pretty good. This one, I go in a little bit more favorably in terms of my thinking, and I think this one might be a little bit worse in the way that I thought that one was going to be, so... But who knows? We'll see. Let's just jump into it.
Washington did win the opening coin toss.
I'm curious. I feel like most people believe the Commanders will get to the Super Bowl this year, but I would be really surprised if that happens. Not because of any sophomore slump stuff.
There's a speed depth.
Oh!
There he goes!
Damn! Okay, he's gone. Touchdown. What a way to start. Wait.
Oh my God, the number 2 draft pick from Ohio State takes it.
That's crazy.
What this guy can be.
But what I was saying was, and not because of McLaurin either, it's not because of any one player or because I don't think Jaden Daniels is going to be good or whatever. Here's the thing. Most people think that Jaden Daniels is better than Bo Nix. I 100% disagree. Yes, I'm a homer, 100%. But also just from an objective standpoint, you look at the stats. Like, I'm not a stat guy at all. I think stats, I've said it before, I'll say it again, stats tell less than half the story. But like, you look at that with Bo having less weapons. He had Cortland Sutton, and then when they used him, Marvin Mims. Like, Sutton was really the only consistent weapon that he had, and it's wide receiver 1, you know? And you would go entire games where they would be dominating, like in the Saints game, where he got like, did he even have any catches during that one? And yet, Bo put up similar passing stats, rushing stats. He outperformed. And the Commanders fans, the Copers, love to like sit there and say, well, he had weapons, he had a great O-line, and that's not a fucking weapon to get the ball downfield. Like, yes, it sets a quarterback up well, but when you have no one downfield to throw it to, like, that O-line means nothing. Jaden Daniels, on the other hand, had, you know, guys like Terry McLaurin, he had Zach Ertz. These are guys with, you know, like, a guy like Zach Ertz is someone with Super Bowl experience. That's huge. The Broncos were the 3rd youngest team in the NFL. Most of the offense was either rookie or young. Like, literally, you look at Devon Vele, rookie. Troy Franklin, rookie. Marvin Mims, year 2. Audric Estime, rookie. The whole tight end room, non-existent. Bo did the same amount or more in certain categories with less. And he had a harder road. People love to give Jaden his flowers because of how deep in the playoffs they went. They had the easiest path in the playoffs out of probably any team, if we're being real. First of all, if you're in the NFC, it's way easier than in the AFC. In the AFC, you have to deal with the Kansas City refs. You gotta deal with, I mean, the refs were literally patting Josh Allen's back on the sideline, like comforting him. Oh, we missed a call, buddy. I'm really sorry about that. You have huge teams in the Ravens. The Texans have been consistently good. They weren't in the playoffs, but the Bengals present a challenge in terms of getting seeding. You got to deal with the Mike Tomlin defense. Like, no matter who you get stacked up against, it's a bloodbath. And then in the NFC, you can have it as easy as Jaden Daniels and the Commanders did. I mean, who did they go up against? The Bucks? One of the worst defenses in the league all year. Like, yeah, they got a great offense, but this is an offense that was also dealing with injuries and is, for the most part, a pretty one-dimensional offense. Like, it's pretty pass-heavy. Bucky Irving's great, but most of the magic comes from Baker Mayfield, right? And you're not talking about a team in the Bucks that just absolutely dominates, and that's why they get into the playoffs. They're not a scary threat for that reason. The NFC South just sucks, right? So that's your competition. You're going up against that and one of the worst defenses in the league. Anybody could beat that. Bo Nix and the Broncos beat that week 3 after going 0-2, right? So you don't get credit for that because that's a layup. I know it's the playoffs, but when you have playoff receivers and you got guys with experience and that's your competition, that's not, you know, to me, you don't get props for that. Then, who do they go up against after that? The Lions? The Lions defense? Like, you have the Bucks defense and then the Lions defense that year at that point in the playoffs. so heavily injured, and then you go up against the Eagles and you get smacked. You know what I mean? So unless they get an equally... Also, yeah, their path to getting into the playoffs was easier too because of their division. They didn't face the Cowboys with Dak Prescott one time. They didn't go up against the Eagles with Jalen Hurts all game. One time. So that's 4 games that you can easily win. What are the other 2 division games? Against the Giants. That's 6 wins automatically. And also the Cowboys and Giants that year. Like, getting seeding is not a tough task either. So, like, people give Jaden Daniels his props because, oh, he got to the championship game. But when you start looking at the entire context of what he faced, it's not really impressive. So, like, sorry to dunk on, you know, all, like, right at the beginning of this. Literally right at the beginning of this. But it drives me crazy.
As a third down back,
I would say they probably get into the playoffs, but I don't know if they make it past the wild card.
If you're going to change the rules on the kickoff, and you're going to try and pooch kick that down,
I'm just saying, I would love that path. I would love it.
Shout out to Jeremy Springer, the special teams coordinator.
The way he was running 2 years ago.
Absolutely, and then obviously he had some ball handling issues last year with fumbling the ball. And that's
starting off 7-0 in the first couple seconds of the game is pretty huge. Great first down there.
He's the type of runner that as a safety, Deb, when you were back there, you see Ramondre coming as you see him right here. We got Travion Henderson in the ball game at running back. The excitement is back.
Matt Hollins at the reset. Little screen action right here. Not really going anywhere.
He wants to attack it and be the guy that knows where the protection is, where this guy is, where that guy is. And you saw that on that play.
Let's get it to DeMario here. No pressure there, getting outside. Good down.
Oof. Is that a fumble?
Coming forward.
It kind of looked like a forward pass.
That's going to be a close one.
Felt the pressure again, left side.
Oh, no, that's a fumble. Fumble. Nice. Good job, guys. All right. Who's in there for the Commanders?
Defense, actually negative yards. Going to create fourth and about 12.
As Austin Hooper's outside is going to motion in, let Drake May see the defense.
Oh, man.
Nice.
Oh, late flag.
We're going to get a hold of it.
Yo, I'm so excited for Vrabel to potentially do what he did with the Titans in New England. This is so exciting to me.
Again, the speed.
This is their best shot at recreating what the Patriots had
Continues upfield, buries him. He almost turns the corner. Gets
in years, genuinely. Maybe not dynasty Tom Brady level, but like let's compare it to Drew Bledsoe and what the team was like there. You know what I mean? Just
this is what we saw a year ago.
a year-to-year good team.
And that's not even an RPO action, whether it's run or pass option. That's 3 wide again. And that's going to get a guy like John.
It's so good. Here's the thing that worried me. Like I was worried going into this. You're coming off Gerard Mayo, and then you go straight to an offense or a defensive-minded coach again. That's what worried me. We're going from Belichick to Mayo to Vrabel. But honestly, with Josh McDaniel there, you know, that's not really a concern. That's like it's literally a return to form because McDaniel is only at his best when he's not head coaching. We all know that for sure. And yeah, when he's an offensive coordinator in New England, it looks very, very good. So you got a coach that was a player under Belichick, and then we get McDaniel back in. Like, dude, that's exciting, man.
For 18 years, we know Tom's really going to sit in that pocket. But this guy, Robert Spillane, still in the middle of Mike, and he's deep. He's in the secondary.
Excuse me. Oh, and then you got the Vrabel defense, which is just immaculate always.
You knew something. You knew DJ James was coming.
What were the Titans as an organization thinking by firing him?
That still doesn't matter. Great break on the football. But you can see the depth of the corner right there at the top. There's James. Receiver sort of goes
Jeez,
down.
bro.
Hey, take advantage of that break right there. Gets the pick. Another turnover. But man, what a defensive call. Looks like a 22-yard attempt here. Chip shot.
17-0? Damn. Commanders, do we have depth or not?
It's got a chance.
Is that 20-0?
It's got it. Woo. Downtown.
What is going on?
Parker Romo. One more look at it. Great snap. Great hold by Behringer. And that ball gets inside that.
That'll help you in the competition right there.
completed catch. It's a nice ball by Hartman.
And that's what you see sometimes. The new defensive guys coming out here. Hartman's getting caught.
You got a team here with kids trying to make the roster.
All right, come on.
The NFC title game last year.
Come on, Washington. Ooh. Oh, man.
Right there by Alex Austin.
Honestly, I'm going to start calling them the Redskins. The Commanders has never sounded good. I'm so tired of saying it. It sounds so gross, bro.
And the Commanders are on the board.
You don't have to like that they named the team Redskins, like after a word like that. But like from an NFL history standpoint, Redskins just sounds better. Also, like in terms of syllables and stuff like that. Washington Redskins, not Washington Commanders. Like that extra syllable just ruins it, bro.
I feel like Zoe should know the answer. But I was calling games yet for those. So, I mean, I've been calling games. That's my 13th year. Oh, man. Here we go.
Oh.
Here tonight with your special teams.
He's gonna have a big
Yo, who is on special teams for the Patriots, dude?
Look at the size of that hole that opens up. He starts it left, breaks it back to the middle. You can drive a
great job,
for that thing as he gets all the way to the sideline.
Was he the same returner as the one before to start the game?
Good job. First Travion Henderson, now Antonio Gibson with this new dynamic.
Dobbs with the throw.
Get out. Get out. What are you doing?
Oh, you're kidding me. He's in.
Oh my gosh. I was like, it was right there. Just go for it. Good stuff. Yo, Dobbs is a quarterback I love watching. He was with the 49ers last year, if I remember correctly.
I think Alex Austin finally came out of the game, but I thought it was really interesting. We saw him getting some reps in the slot. We didn't see a whole lot of that on the practice field.
For all of these guys, the more you can do, and it helps your chances to make the team. So for Alex Austin, outside corner, inside, look right there.
Battle. 3rd and 10 play right there, guys, to break that up. Then bring up a 4th and 10. Under a minute now here in the first half.
DeMontre Jacobs, those two guys are kind of battling it out. That swing tackle, seeing who's going to be the guy. They've done a really good job protecting these quarterbacks.
Oh! Ah, that's PI. That's PI. That's PI. That should be a flag. What are we doing?
Under a minute now here in the first half.
DeMontre Jacobs, those two guys are kind of battling it out. That swing tackle, seeing who's going to be the guy. They've done a really good job protecting these quarterbacks.
Are we kidding me? That's not making a play for the ball. That's just PI, bro.
Not going to get a late flag here, are we?
That's stupid.
Nope.
Also, dude, the Commanders helmets are just so fucking ugly. I can't stand it. The little like mesh gradient on the numbers, that choice of red. The is that even matte on the helmet? What is that? The W, the font on the W. It's just everything about it just looks so ugly. It's so hard on the eyes, bro.
Blitz. Oh, it's a nice ball.
Oh.
What a throw. What a throw by Johnson here to the tight end on a post corner.
And this was really tough for Monty Rice, the linebacker, to work in a combination where the outside linebacker takes the...
Nice.
Touchdown.
27-10. Is May out? Or yeah, he is. We saw. Dumbass.
Right down the field, not what the defense wants to see starting the second half.
I mean, 16 years into it for Johnson here. He looks at...
I hope they can maintain this. Nice. 27 alone. Good guy. Let go.
Great job by the Commanders here in this drive. Johnson on fire. Gives him a look.
I think Mack is a great addition to this team because not only has he played with Josh before in Vegas, but also, as you mentioned,
what the fuck was that?
Josh before in Vegas. But also,
oh jeez. Great job by the Patriots defender there. $39.
It's a deflected pick, but it's a big one right there. Defense making plays here tonight. And it looks like it's Polk that got this one. Batted up in the air. It's a high ball to the inside by Johnson. But you got
He's
to
right
cover
here.
command.
Little rub route. There it is. Yep, good catch. Get in the end zone.
There's nothing a commentator loves more than calling out a rub route.
Easy pickets right there. Excited. I don't think he liked the third down one. Ball's tipped. I mean,
Sometimes it's just
you
your
need a
night,
break.
though.
Sometimes you need
Ball's
a break.
tipped, knocked up in the air.
Yep. 2 tight ends at 12 personnel.
34-11. God.
Game. No play action.
Hui. Nice. Vrabel has turned the ship around. I know it's preseason week 1, but that's why it's so impressive.
Love that play.
This group in the depth on offense, honestly, the depth on defense.
Into the game, he's cheering his guys on. That's when we talk about the culture that you want to see from your football team on their first time out.
Look at this speed. Still going.
And you talk about being in street clothes. Vrabel said that every guy needs to be ready to play the whole game. They won't play the whole game, but they have to be ready to play. And Jeremiah Webb with that catch. And what I like about that is the rookie.
It's not the first time, but it hasn't been that many. You got to step up. You got to make those type of plays and not get those. But it's going to happen at this point. As Chisholm gets it, and we're seeing that a lot.
Nice.
And you guys said it. He's
On 1st and 20? Are you kidding me?
those type of plays and not get those. But it's going.
An RPO on 1st and 20, and you got a first down in the red zone.
To happen at this point. As Chisholm gets it, and we're seeing that a lot. He's running hard. And you guys said it. He's finishing and he's running hard.
Yo, that morale is immaculate, dude. I'm excited. Wait, oh my god, I have goosebumps.
Critical of him a year ago. He and Vidarian Lowe. Your 2
Whoa.
tackles a year ago. They addressed the tackle position, but they're both here. This is the second time tonight. DeMontre Jacobs, number 75, your left tackle.
Holy shit, my drug dealer's here.
And got
Just announced that he was outside.
They're developing guys, and you can hear the way Thomas Brown talked about a guy like Hayshawn Booty playing every single position.
What'd he say, Hayshawn Booty?
Doing those things, so it's paying off for this team early in the preseason.
This is another man. You gotta get
Damn, they're fighting for this.
They called an angry run, my guy.
That'll be on film tomorrow.
And I think one of the
41-11, dude.
Jason, this all starts with the influx of talent.
Nice.
You tell me to go coach on the sideline right now, and you let me coach a good group of guys. I think a lot of this has to do with being a team that spent the most money in free agency. Going out there picking and getting the right draft picks. That has a lot
There
to do
it
with
is.
it. And we're seeing
Nice.
the effects of that. When you have talent, you
All
do
right.
it. I remember Coach Belichick
41-18.
all the time.
And you talk about him as a guy walking around with
Oh.
no shoes on. I remember talking to him as he get the ball out and make a play up the field. I remember talking to Mac Hollins during a production meeting last year.
Victory formation, that's how every team wants to end the game. On offense, taking a knee.
So 9 of 12 is Woolridge at this point. 132 yards and a touchdown. That's another good run. So you got Rex Burkhead. Joking.
Are the Patriots going to put up 50 points? Oh my god, they're in the end zone. Holy fuck.
Mac Hollins is in the cafeteria.
Oh!
Someone drops a glass bottle, and so the glass
Come on.
Third goal.
Let's do a stick play, come on. Nice.
Run.
Yo.
Larson.
Look at this team. Look at how different this team looks.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4.
We know these guys, like a lot of them are getting purged during that 53-man cut, but like what we have right now is crazy in front of us. This is insane, dude.
It's been 8 months since you had football. You get to see the team in the uniform, the helmets, the Brady unveiling.
Damn, you can't hesitate like that, bro.
Out there in space, making plays.
He was looking for somebody. He's got to move. Damn, I was hoping to see him get 50. They essentially got it. They were on the doorstep of it. Damn, Vrabel. Again, it's just preseason. I don't care, bro. Like I said, I've said it before, I'll say it again. I'll keep saying it. That is reflective of coaching. What Vrabel has done already, and the way he's made this team look, the Patriots might be scary again. Like, maybe Yo. Damn, man. Alright. Automatic instinctive prediction. 9-8 wild card. That's my realistic prediction. Who knows if it actually gets to that point? I don't know. That'll probably adjust with time. But damn, that's exciting. Patriots fans, you gotta feel good. Let me know down in the comments, bro. Who do you think did best? What are you excited to see in the regular season? Who was your best? I haven't really been watching your guys' free agency or draft, really. Who do you think your best pickup was? I mean, you just can't go wrong with a Vrabel defense, you know? And like I said, you got Josh McDaniel on the offense. Damn, bro. That's exciting. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. That is the video. Thank you for watching.